If you are completely new to Affinity Designer, here are a few facts about it. First of all, Affinity Designer is first and foremost a vector graphic design application, but that doesn't mean that it is not suitable for screen and devices design. In fact, it's a great combination of tools and abilities meant for on- and off-screen work. At first, it was just available for Mac OS, but since late 2016, you can also install it on a Windows machine. In this course, I'll be using a PC version of the software. However, if you have Designer installed on a Mac, you shouldn't have problems following along. Just remember that whenever I'll be using the Control modifier key, you would have to use the Command modifier key. And whenever I'll be using the Alt modifier key, you'd have to use the Option modifier key on your keyboard. The Shift key is the same for both operating systems. What's great about Designer in terms of interoperability is that it allows you to work on and export to various file formats, ranging from standard vector ones like SVG and EPS to standard raster files like JPG, PNG, and GIF. It allows you to open standard PSD and AI files, and it does the job really well. It can also export your artwork to file formats that can be read by other pieces of design software like Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator. So if you need to save your work as a PDF, TIFF, or even PSD, you can do that in Affinity Designer. So if eventually you'll be sending your design to a developer, you can do it using a standard PSD file, and you don't have to worry that the developer won't be able to open the file you produced. Affinity Designer supports layers, symbols, Photoshop-like effects, guides and grid, and virtually anything you would need to design websites with it. I gotta tell you that all that is just a tip of the iceberg. I mean, the software can do so many things, and there are some aspects of it that make it better than Illustrator or Photoshop for certain types of design jobs. It's really a one-stop shop for design needs. You can design logos with it, websites, business cards, virtually anything that your client might want to be designed. But this course is not about learning all there is to know about Affinity Designer. If you need that, take a look at my How to Quickly Get Started with Affinity Designer course, where you can learn all there is to know about the software. In this course, we'll focus on using the program in a web design scenario, so I think we can take a look at the web design abilities of Designer right now.